Love the Ravens as much as we do? Then smash that subscribe button and stay locked in with Flock News for all the drama, updates, and excitement all season long. The NFL world is buzzing with excitement as rumors have turned into one of the most sensational off-season moves in recent memory. And it seems the Baltimore Ravens are at the center of it all. Imagine the locker room energy when you suddenly realize that three major names, each with a reputation for changing the course of games, might be suiting up in purple. Myles Garrett, Terry McLaurin, and Jordan Love have become the talk of every fan forum, every podcast, and every late-night sports debate. The sheer combination of skill, potential, and star power is enough to make anyone wonder if the Ravens are quietly plotting a championship run that could leave the rest of the league scrambling to keep up. Garrett, known for his ferocious pass rush and uncanny ability to dominate quarterbacks, brings a terrorizing presence to the defensive line. McLaurin, with his precise route running and explosive speed, could instantly transform the receiving corps into one of the most feared units in the NFL. Jordan Love, young and full of potential, represents a quarterback option that could change the dynamics of the offense entirely. The mere thought of these three players together sparks countless what-if scenarios in the minds of fans, analysts, and rival teams alike. The speculation alone is enough to send shockwaves through social media, with every post, tweet, and comment thread dissecting every detail of the possible signings. Fans are already creating highlight reels in their heads, imagining Myles Garrett breaking through offensive lines, sacking quarterbacks with a mix of brute force and technical precision that has haunted opponents for years. Terry McLaurin catching deep passes while leaving defenders grasping at thin air is the kind of excitement that fuels ticket sales and merch lines like wildfire. And Jordan Love, young, ambitious, and determined to prove himself, could inject the Ravens' offense with a sense of unpredictability that rivals any elite team in the league. Rumors suggest the front office has been meticulously crafting these moves behind the scenes, analyzing every statistical model, every player performance chart, and every potential chemistry scenario to ensure that the additions fit perfectly with the current roster. Fans are convinced that this is more than just a splash in the media. It feels like a carefully orchestrated revolution. The idea of pairing defensive dominance with offensive creativity has sparked discussions among commentators, wondering if the Ravens are quietly engineering a team that might dominate both sides of the ball in ways never before seen in the modern NFL. Myles Garrett's rumored arrival has created almost mythical excitement as analysts debate how his presence could change every single defensive scheme. Some speculate that his ability to pressure quarterbacks consistently could allow the Ravens to take more risks in coverage, effectively reshaping the defensive playbook. Meanwhile, Terry McLaurin's potential addition seems to open up the offense in ways fans have only dreamed of, creating a dynamic passing attack that could keep opponents guessing on every down. Jordan Love, often described as a high-upside quarterback with moments of brilliance, adds an element of suspense, because no one knows exactly how quickly he could adapt to a new system, or what kind of fireworks he could produce when paired with elite talent. Every conversation about these moves includes speculation on coaching strategies, roster adjustments, and how veterans already on the team might react to suddenly having new star power alongside them. Rumors indicate that team executives are carefully orchestrating these acquisitions to ensure not just skill, but the right mix of personality, ambition, and adaptability. Fans are already imagining playoff scenarios, imagining these three players making pivotal plays that could define the Ravens season in a spectacular fashion. The market reaction is also a major talking point among insiders. Merchandise sales are rumored to be surging even before official confirmations, as fans rush to imagine themselves sporting jerseys of Garrett, McLaurin, and Love. Betting lines are shifting, with odds makers reportedly adjusting predictions based on the possibility that these additions could elevate the Ravens into immediate contention. Meanwhile, media speculation is running wild, with pundits theorizing how the team might restructure their game plans, from defensive blitz packages to offensive formations that fully utilize each player's strengths. The synergy between these potential new signings is being dissected down to the finest detail, with fans and analysts alike projecting statistics, highlight reels, and game-changing moments. Even rival teams are said to be reassessing their off-season strategies, unsure of how to counter what seems like a sudden surge in talent that could tip the balance of power within the conference. It's not just the skill alone that excites people. It's the potential for unforgettable narratives, from underdog victories to record-breaking performances. Social media is flooded with posts speculating on chemistry, leadership dynamics, and locker room culture, painting a picture of a franchise poised for something monumental if the rumors hold true. Beyond the immediate hype, the implications for the Ravens' long-term strategy are also sparking conversation. Analysts suggest that acquiring players of this caliber indicates a commitment not just to winning now, but to building a legacy that could last for years. Garrett's presence on the defensive line could mentor younger players, instilling a winning mentality and a relentless pursuit of excellence. McLaurin's explosiveness might redefine how opposing defenses prepare, potentially creating matchups so favorable that games become almost cinematic in their unfolding. Jordan Love, with his youthful energy and untapped potential, could serve as a cornerstone for the next generation of the franchise, offering flexibility for offensive schemes that rely on unpredictability and dynamic decision-making. Fans speculate about how these three could interact, whether they will click instantly, or if it will take time to develop a rhythm that translates to on-field success. Every new rumor fuels the imagination, from speculation about jersey numbers to possible signature celebrations, and even potential mentorship roles within the team. The Ravens appear to be signaling a serious statement to the league, and fans are interpreting every hint, every post, and every insider whisper as proof that something monumental is unfolding behind the scenes. The atmosphere among supporters is nothing short of electric. Imaginations run wild as they envision a season where Garrett dominates the trenches, McLaurin stretches the field, and Love orchestrates plays with precision and flair. Online forums overflow with tactical debates, hypothetical highlights, and discussions about how these moves could impact rivalries. The combination of a ferocious defense and a versatile offense is tantalizing, leaving fans dreaming of impossible scenarios where the Ravens control every aspect of the game. Rumors swirl about potential trade-offs, how current roster pieces might shift, and how coaching staff will integrate these talents seamlessly. The excitement is infectious, spreading from hardcore fan groups to casual viewers. And even those with no team allegiance find themselves captivated by the audacity of these moves. Every whispered report, every cryptic social media post, every analyst's speculation contributes to an overarching sense of anticipation that feels almost palpable. There is a sense that the Ravens are on the verge of something extraordinary, a blend of strategy, skill, and spectacle that could define a new era for the franchise. Speculation about how these signings could reshape the league is growing more intense by the day. Some analysts suggest that Myles Garrett alone is enough to alter offensive strategies across multiple teams, forcing opponents to rethink blocking schemes and quarterback decision-making under pressure. When paired with Terry McLaurin, the offensive possibilities explode, as defenses are torn between stopping deep passes and covering versatile receivers. Jordan Love's rumored integration into the team adds another layer of unpredictability, as coaches might experiment with formations and play calls that exploit his mobility and arm strength. Fans are theorizing endlessly about potential matchups, imagining how these three players could dominate divisional rivals, and projecting the kinds of game-changing plays that could become part of NFL lore. Every forum, podcast, and social media thread is awash with speculations, from the tactical to the psychological, exploring not just what these players bring individually, but the exponential effect they might have on the team as a whole. The mere prospect of seeing Garrett, McLaurin, and Love sharing the field has created a narrative that feels bigger than a single season, hinting at a sustained period of dominance if the rumored signings come to fruition. The excitement extends far beyond the Ravens fan base, capturing the imagination of football enthusiasts everywhere, as the combination of talent and potential sparks endless debates about rankings, predictions, and what-if scenarios that are fueling headlines even before official confirmation. There is also intense speculation surrounding the internal dynamics of the team. With these potential additions, fans are discussing how veteran players might react to suddenly sharing the spotlight with high-profile newcomers, and whether leadership roles will be challenged or reinforced. Myles Garrett's commanding presence on the defensive line could create a mentorship environment, encouraging younger players to elevate their game, while Terry McLaurin's professionalism and work ethic might foster cohesion among receivers and skill position players. Jordan Love's integration is particularly intriguing, as he must adapt quickly to a new playbook while potentially learning from established veterans. Rumors suggest the coaching staff is carefully managing these dynamics behind the scenes, strategically planning introductions, rotations, and practice schedules to optimize chemistry. The psychological element is just as compelling as the physical, with fans speculating on how confidence, ambition, and team culture will evolve with these rumored acquisitions. Social media threads are alive with imagine locker room scenarios, debates over potential conflicts or friendships, and projections of how these interpersonal dynamics might translate into on-field success. The speculation adds a rich, human dimension to the narrative, making the off-season drama feel as intense as the games themselves, leaving everyone wondering what will happen when the rumors become reality. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support keeps us bringing you the latest news on the Baltimore Ravens. And hey, drop your take in the comments below. We want to hear from the flock. The potential impact on game strategy is equally fascinating. Myles Garrett's pass rushing ability could allow the Ravens to experiment with more aggressive defensive schemes, including complex blitz packages and hybrid coverage tactics that would challenge even the most disciplined quarterbacks. Terry McLaurin's rumored addition suggests the offense could stretch the field vertically, forcing opposing defenses to make difficult decisions about coverage and positioning. Jordan Love, known for his versatility and playmaking potential, might allow the Ravens to implement creative offensive sets, utilizing motion, play action, and rolling pockets to maximize unpredictability. Fans speculate endlessly about how these elements could interact in real games, imagining scenarios where Garrett forces turnovers, McLaurin creates explosive gains, and Love engineers critical drives. Analysts hypothesize about the cascading effects on the rest of the roster, considering how existing players might be repositioned to capitalize on the newcomer's strengths. Even special teams might be affected, with imaginative schemes designed to exploit mismatches or tempo advantages. The rumors ignite discussions that extend far beyond casual speculation, delving into advanced analytics, matchup studies, and theoretical best-case scenarios that make the offseason feel as thrilling as the regular season itself. Merchandise and fan engagement are already reportedly spiking. Even in the midst of unconfirmed reports, jersey pre-orders, social media mentions, and digital interactions are reaching unprecedented levels, as supporters rush to imagine themselves part of this potential historic shift. Rumors alone seem to have reignited the fanbase, reminding everyone why the Ravens inspire such passion. Speculative coverage in sports media only amplifies this effect, creating an ecosystem where anticipation, excitement, and conjecture feed each other. Analysts suggest that the psychological impact of these rumored signings could extend into ticket sales, sponsorship deals, and overall team visibility, establishing a momentum that could persist long after the initial news breaks. Fans craft hypothetical highlight reels, project weekly matchups, and even debate potential jersey number selections, all fueled by the idea that Garrett, McLaurin, and Love could be officially in purple soon. The speculation transforms every conversation into a storytelling opportunity, where narratives about heroics, breakout moments, and clutch plays dominate, blurring the line between rumor and anticipation. The excitement is palpable, making it impossible to separate actual performance from the potential energy surrounding these acquisitions. Some insiders are even speculating about how these moves could influence rival teams' off-season decisions. If the Ravens are indeed adding Garrett, McLaurin, and Love, competitors might feel compelled to pursue countersignings, trades, or draft strategies aimed at neutralizing the advantage. Analysts ponder the ripple effects across divisions, imagining scenarios where entire conference rankings shift even before a single game is played. Fans debate which teams will struggle, which defenses will be tested, and which quarterbacks will face new levels of pressure due to the rumored acquisitions. The narrative extends far beyond Baltimore, touching every corner of the league as speculation fuels strategy. Discussions, rumors suggest that even the front offices of other franchises are watching closely, trying to anticipate how these high-profile moves could redefine matchups, playoff chances, and media attention. The offseason, often viewed as a quiet period, suddenly feels like a battlefield of anticipation, where rumors carry almost as much weight as actual performance. The combination of talent, speculation, and strategic intrigue makes this one of the most talked about stories in recent NFL memory. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with exclusive news on our Baltimore Ravens, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what the flock thinks. Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.